Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to make these very busy and crazy transfer foil nails. So this is one of those sets where I really wanted to do a transfer foil design. I've been doing quite a few recently actually. And it was a foil that I was just drawn to so much, but I had absolutely no idea what I'm doing with it. I just knew I really wanted to use it. And it was one of those where I just kept making nails and just, trying to see if they fit into a set. And we just ended up with this busy set. So rather than kind of envisioning the full set, I was just doing nails, like individual nails at a time. And so we came up with today's design. So it's a bit wild, I have to admit, but hopefully you guys like it anyways. And if not as a full set, then hopefully this can give you guys some inspiration as to like accent nails or, maybe like one of the nails I do today and you can incorporate it into a design of whatever you're working on and all that kind of stuff. So right now I've got all of those nails in the shade nude, or a nude shade, because the shade itself is Food Coma from Madam Glam. So I've got two blues here. One is, I think it's Take Me to Mykonos, I think it was. And it's such a beautiful blue and it's so opaque as well. It's just such a dream to work with, honestly. Super happy with this colour. And the other colour is actually from Neo Nails. And I have so many gel polishes at this stage, as you can probably imagine. And I'm sometimes just always drawn to specific colours, as you probably all know as well. If you're a regular, for example, Food Coma is always used on my channel. And I've recently just been really lacking some glittery gel polishes, especially for when I'm doing like stamping press-ons. I feel like having glittery gel polishes in the background with stamping on top would look super cool. So I've been trying to look for companies that are really good with gel polishes but offer unique looking glitter, and I came across Neo Nails. And they also do weekly picks, which is so good because I don't need gel polishes really. Like, me wanting those glittery ones is just like a little I need rather than I want. No, maybe I want rather than I need kind of thing. So I just kind of browse around whenever there's something on offer and I really like it, I'll grab it. It's been a while actually since I last picked anything up really, but one of those glitters were part of that deal that I was able to grab my hands on, and it's such a cool gel polish and you can layer it and you can do so much with it, which is so cool. So right now I'm trying to work on every nail that I've got going on here right now with the Madam Glam gel polish right now. So the very first two nails had this kind of half circle right at the top of the nail, and then the rest of it is going to be a transfer foil nail later on. Then we're going to have two very similar nails again, but they're going to be flipped this time, so the nail I just completed. So you want to do these triangle shapes or lines, I guess, two lines, and both going diagonally, creating almost like a triangle. Then you want to colour in the bottom part of the nail that you've just sectioned off with that blue. Any areas where the blue is a bit sheer or anything, I will go ahead and do another layer off camera, although I can't remember now if I did do another layer or not, but as you can see it's super opaque. Like, you can definitely get away with doing just one layer. And now on the last nail I decided to do this half circle again, almost like a French tip, smile line kind of thing, and we're going to do another one just below it. So that's the idea behind this one, is just to thicken up that line. And then you want to colour it in. So here we've got a bit more colouring in, a bit more space to colour in. Then it will go into the lamp and that will be that done basically. That dark blue colour done and dusted. We won't be touching that again. The next part of our design is going to be completing all the glittery parts of the nails, and then the last stage will be to do the transfer foils. I do also scatter some crystals here and there, which maybe was an overkill, who knows. But you all know me, sparkles, crystals, anything like that I just love. So now everything has been cured and we're going in with the glittery gel polish. So pretty. I can't remember the name now off the top of my head, but I did show at the beginning of the video. And it is of course a glittery gel polish, so as you apply it there will be areas where you might get a chunk of glitter here but not there. So at that stage it's really good to get yourself a nail art brush or anything that you could maybe move the glitters around to just place it where you want it. This gel polish is also, as you can see, quite see-through, which is actually good because I could apply a thicker layer of it just to get a bit more glitter in there, and it will still cure quite nicely under the lamp. And because it's kind of see-through and everything, applying a couple of layers actually creates an even cooler effect, because some of the glitter looks like it's, further in the nail, the other looks a bit more at the top, at the front, and it just creates a really cool effect. And especially if you wanted to maybe maybe like, yeah, do layers. They would look really cool. I might even try it out. Do some like layered looking stamping and glitters and everything. So I'm doing the exact same thing on the other nail too. So here's me just adding some extra little glitters here and there. And then the last nail, which is our like that one here, the bottom part of that nail is going to have the glitter as well. So only the bottom part. And then I do go ahead and do another layer of all of the glittery bits, again off camera, just because, you know, it is a bit sheer and I wanted a bit more glitter here and there, so it just required another coat. I'm trying to be as slow there as possible. And then trying to get glitter there too. It will of course go into the lamp. The second layer will be applied. And now it's time for the transfer foil gel. So mine today is from Neo Nails. It's super, super good. I love it myself. Love, love, love. So I'm applying it on the middle part where we've left like this big triangle on both nails. So that's where we're applying the transfer foil gel. I'm trying to be careful and not applying anything else. That's purely just because it's very sticky and I only want it where the nude is. So if I apply it everywhere, then there's a risk that I might transfer some of the foil in an area where I don't want it, which is absolutely fine, but I just didn't want to waste the foil or the product, so I'm trying to keep it only where I need it. So again on this nail, the other one, of course, it was at the top, and then the last two were super easy because it was literally majority of the nails left nude, so that's where we're going to apply the transfer foil. And on that one, I wasn't too careful just because the majority of the nail needs a transfer foil anyway, so it wouldn't matter if that little blue part by accident would end up getting some transfer foil or not. But the rest of them were the little chunk. It's a shame to waste your whole, like a massive chunk of the foil just because you needed a little tiny corner of it, if that makes sense. I'm just trying to be, you know, not wasteful basically. Once I apply it, I'll pop it into the lamp for 60 seconds. That's my preferred method when working with transfer foil. Once it comes out, please guys, remember to leave it out for, I don't know, a minute or 2, 3. Just let it sit for a little while, whatever it is. It doesn't have to be long, just 5 minutes, 2 minutes, just something. Don't go straight in with your foil. Or if you do, because you've forgotten, and as you're applying the foil, you just remember, set it down and just leave it as is. And then come back to it, and I promise you all it will take is about 3 or 4 little presses, couple of rubs here and there, and then it will come off like a dream. It's absolutely amazing. I wish they made it so much more clearer in the instructions. I feel like the instructions never say that. They just say put in the lamp for whatever amount of time and then apply your foil. But I don't think that's the full instructions. It should include let the gel cool after taking out of the lamp, and then apply your foil. It makes the biggest difference. You will never have any issues. I've even tested this method with some super, super cheap AliExpress, like £1 transfer foil gel, and it worked just as good as any other gel I've ever tried. So, and in the past, I used to think that, you know, maybe it's just the gel, it's maybe a cheap one, I need a better one. But no, it's just the method of applying, waiting, the whole technique really matters basically with the foils. So the foils themselves, I actually got on Shein a little while back. They constantly have all sorts of different foils on there, so keep an eye out if you wanted to pick some up. Madam Glam, of course, you can get yourself a link in the description for some money off if you wanted to shop with them. I don't have a link for Neo Nails, unfortunately. The nail tips are from a cart if anyone's interested. The metal little stand there is actually a metal file. So I just don't attach the file itself. I just use the metal part as my little stand here. It works so well, like so well. It's been like a game changer for me. Although I do like to switch it up sometimes. But yeah, it's been such a great little tool to have when I'm filming and everything. What else do I have for you guys? I do have a link in the description for Quidco. It's a cashback website. If you wanted to use my link down below to sign up, you can do your online shopping, get yourself cashback, and it's all for free. And if you use my link down in the description, you get yourself £15 for free. So definitely check it out, and you'll get the £15 once you receive your first £5 cashback. So definitely check it out. It's all for free and you get your money back. I've been using it for over 2 years now. It's been a long time, and literally anything I order online, I do it through Quidco. You just go on there, you click Shein, for example, you click shop, it will take you directly to the Shein website. And it's the real Shein website. You do your shopping as you would, and it just tracks the amount that you spent, and it will give you a cashback, a percentage back for what you shopped, which is great. They do holiday shopping, literally guys, everything I've done on there. Love that website to pieces. I will never stop using it. So going back to the video, if there's any areas like me here where the transfer foil did go a little bit over where I wanted it to, just grab yourself some lint-free wipe and an acetone. bottle or whatever you've got, and then just wipe away any areas that it transferred over where you didn't want it. So now that that's done, time for some crystal placement. We've got quite a lot going on today. So on these nails here, both are going to have only 3 AB crystals in the center where the blue and the little transfer foil meets. Only there. At the end of the crystal placement, I do apply a matte top coat, which is not included in the video today, so just bear that in mind. So as soon as I'm done with the crystals, a top coat is going to go on, cured, and you'll see the final results. Now on this nail, I am following the curved line of the Madam Glam gel polish and the glittery gel polish, and I'm going to place the AB crystals on there, following where I'm placing my rhinestone glue gel. And the AB crystals that I'm using are all the same size. I was considering messing about with different sizes, like placing the larger one and then slowly like going down in sizes, but I always do that and I just kind of wanted something different. I don't know if maybe this wasn't the best shout. Maybe there's a reason why I don't do this often. I'm not mad at it, but I feel like maybe if I did, you know, kind of took some extra time picking up the larger crystals with the smaller ones, maybe it would look a little bit better. Who knows? But I'm just following that bit. It's going to go into the lamp too. The rhinestone glue gel that I am using today is from McCart, in case you're also wondering. I've got a lot of time to talk to you guys today. I get to share all the little different links and where I'm getting everything, so that's great. Sometimes the videos, I edit them way too quickly and I never have a chance to just chat and just share links and, don't know, tips. No, I guess I always say about tips, but sometimes products, so... yeah, and I always get so many questions about my metal little stand there, a lot, and sometimes actually recently I've noticed some more questions about the tips. So now you will know, and I'll try and include it as much as I can whenever I remember. Now on these triangular shaped nails, I'm just doing a border around the transfer foil part only. So we do one line and another, and that's it, and we're going to do that on both nails. And again, we're using the exact same shapes, so the only time where we switch shapes around were on the 2 nails right now in the background, the 2 identical ones, because we placed the larger one in the center and then we did one smaller one on either side of that crystal. That's the only time where we messed around and tried to be a little bit more creative with our crystal placement. But yeah, today is very, very basic. It was all about the foil, really. So yeah, I don't know where I've gone. I've probably placed it into the lamp and I disappeared. And I'm watching something. Do you guys ever watch series whilst doing your nails? I absolutely love 90 Day Fiancé. Let me know what you guys think about it. I love it. I can't get enough of it. I'm just constantly checking if they got new episodes or new seasons. Sometimes they've got 2 seasons or even 3 going at a time. And when it's happening, I think it's just so wild. Like I can't keep up with the episode, but once it's gone, I'm just so sad. I just want it to come back. I want it to come back so bad. So I think that's what I'm watching here. And you know, sometimes I have to read because not everybody speaks English on there. So I have to sometimes stop and just have a quick look at the screen to see what they're saying. So I'm just finishing up the crystal placement now. I'm just going to finish this nail. I'm trying to keep the lines as straight as possible, but off camera, I do just straighten up if there's any areas that are not straight enough, basically, before popping it into the lamp. Then I'll pop on the matte top coat, trying to avoid the crystals as much as possible. You don't want to make them matte or anything like that. It will then go into the lamp for a final cure, and here are the final results. I hope you guys liked it. It's a little bit tropical, sunshine and holidays around the corner, I hope, for everybody. So I hope you guys liked the video. If you did, please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I would love to see you all in my next video. Bye guys.